The depths of space have delivered a new enigma to Earth as Comet 3I. Atlas III, confirmed interstellar visitor, abruptly vanished from official updates, sparking wild speculations about extraterrestrial origins. This is no ordinary comet. Its massive gas envelope, eerie green hue, and seemingly perfectly tuned orbit have led many to wonder if it's a probe from a distant civilization or merely a wandering chunk of ice. NASA's silence after initial observations has only fueled the fire, with conspiracy theories spreading like wildfire on social media, suggesting the government is hiding something grander than Oumuamua. And if its orbit were to shift, leading to a collision with Earth, the consequences would be catastrophic. A dust and CO2 cloud shrouding the skies for decades, turning our planet into a cold, lifeless wasteland. The saga began in early July 2025, when the Atlas telescope in Chile unexpectedly detected 3I Atlas. Unlike local comets from the Oort cloud, this object follows a hyperbolic orbit, proving its origins lie in interstellar space, carrying a history older than 7 billion years, older than our solar system itself. Hubble swung into action on July 21st, capturing images of a small comet nucleus, but a gas envelope coma stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers, far larger than expected, at this distance from the Sun. The sunward dust plume appeared like an arrow pointing straight at the star, shifting shape nightly, hinting at dramatic surface outbursts. JWST followed on August 6th, using its NIR SPEC instrument to collect spectra, and the preliminary data stunned researchers. An unusually strong carbon dioxide signal, starkly different from local comets typically dominated by water. This suggests 3I Atlas may hail from the Milky Way's thin disk, where matter forms with exotic chemistry. By late August, Gemini South added images confirming the comet's evolving tail, released in early September, igniting online discussions. Compared to previous interstellar objects, 3I Atlas stands out. Oumuamua in 2017 shocked the world with its cigar-like shape and lack of a clear coma, sparking suspicions of artificial origins. Borisov in 2019 was more comet-like, with a standard gas tail and familiar organic compounds. But 3I Atlas blends both. It boasts a massive coma like Borisov, but carries an orbit and odd traits akin to Oumuamua, plus anomalies that make it a focal point of debate. Its early activity, noted in test data from May, shows it's more alive than expected, as if responding to the sun's heat in a unique way, amplifying speculation about its true nature. Then everything stopped. After September 22nd, updates from Hubble, JWST, and Gemini ceased. No images, no spectra, nothing. This was a stark contrast to Oumuamua, with near real-time data releases, or Borisov's steady schedule. NASA's explanation: solar avoidance constraints. Hubble cannot observe within 50 degrees of the Sun. JWST is stricter at 85 degrees. The angle between the comet, Earth, and Sun, known as elongation, dwindled, forcing the telescopes into silence until early December. Stray sunlight could destroy sensitive sensors, risking mission failure. But this silence isn't just technical. It opened the door to dark conspiracy theories. Social media erupted with debates, from claims that the military captured secret images, never to be released, to ideas that agencies are preventing panic, hiding an interstellar anomaly that could rewrite history. Avi Loeb, the Harvard astrophysicist famous for suggesting Oumuamua was an alien craft, stirred the pot further. In an August 23rd article, he declared, "Insisting this is just a comet is unwise." 3I Atlas's orbit aligns suspiciously with solar system entry points, perhaps propelled by nuclear power. This ignited a firestorm, with MUFON, the UFO network, exploring the possibility of alien technology. Loeb proposed a Loeb scale to assess anomalies, rating 3I Atlas at level 4, meaning potentially threatening if hostile. Despite lacking solid evidence, His words spread rapidly, dividing public opinion. One side dismisses it as speculation. The other wonders if humanity faces a second clue of intelligent life. Tensions soared when Elon Musk dropped a bombshell on X. Watching 3I Atlas closely, its orbit is eerily precise, like a starship on autopilot. Is it just ice? This vague comment sent millions speculating that Musk, with SpaceX's covert telescopes, knows something NASA hasn't revealed, pushing the debate to a fever pitch. The comet's bizarre traits amplify these theories. Its coma, wider than a quarter of the sun's diameter, with dominant CO2 signals, sets it apart from local comets. Amateur observers reported a vivid green hue, likely from dicarbon or cyanogen, but unusually bright and persistent, as if driven by an internal energy source. The sunward plume shifts shape, nightly sparking debates over surface outbursts or viewing angles. Brightness measurements fluctuate wildly with significant discrepancies, reflecting real changes in the coma or nucleus. During the flagship observatory's silence, amateur and ground-based data became the main source, but delivered a shock. An unconfirmed report from amateur radio telescopes detected a faint radio signal from the coma resembling SETI signals. Is this noise or a message from deep space? NASA remains silent, but some researchers echoing low whisper of technological traces splitting the astronomical community. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin's mogul, added fuel with a surprising comment. The Blue Origin team is intrigued by 3I Atlas. If it carries exotic materials from other stars, it could revolutionize space mining. Or is there more to it? This was quickly interpreted as a hint at alien resources or bigger secrets, fueling rumors that Bezos, with covert space projects, holds privileged information. Compared to Oumuamua's lack of coma and odd acceleration, or Borisov's familiar chemistry, 3I Bors Atlas is unique, blending a massive coma, unstable colors and potential signals, as if it's not just ice, but possibly an artificially symmetric structure, heating up debates about extraterrestrial life. The data processing behind this silence deepens suspicions. Every Hubble or JWST observation undergoes a complex pipeline. Raw data is downlinked, calibrated to remove cosmic rays, correct sensor quirks, and subtract backgrounds. For JWST, NIR aspect spectra pass through multiple checks to avoid false chemical claims, like unverified CO2. Proprietary policies, 6 months for Hubble, up to a year for JWST, give principal investigators priority, minimizing risks for high-profile targets like 3I Atlas. Agencies like NASA, ESA, and CSA scrutinize releases, coordinating timing, sometimes delaying for weeks. A JWST co-investigator stressed, "Better to be right late than wrong fast." Unlike Oumuamua, with real-time data due to low initial attention, 3I Atlas's high profile demands extreme caution. But this gap fuels conspiracies like claims of two strange data, a coma structure, symmetric like an artifact, or radio signals, suggesting an alien seeding mission. Upcoming events promise to break this silence, but may ignite more drama. On October 3rd, 3I Atlas will pass Mars at 0.19 astronomical units, about 28 million kilometers. Orbiters like TGO with Cassis and HiRISE on Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter will measure brightness, though unable to image the nucleus in detail. Data downlinked in 1 to 2 days could detect sudden outbursts like a brightness spike, suggesting fragmentation, or, as some speculate, an alien maneuver. But imagine if the orbit shifts, leading to a direct Mars collision. A massive explosion could blast the red planet's crust, releasing dust and CO2 into space, forming a cosmic cloud reaching Earth, triggering intense meteor showers and temporary climate shifts with cooling from blocked sunlight, affecting agriculture and weather for years. On October 29th or 30th, the comet reaches perihelion at 136 astronomical units from the Sun, where heat and velocity stress the nucleus. Monitoring the light curve is key. Sudden jumps may signal fragmentation, while smooth changes indicate stable activity. The anti-tail sunward spike may flip or fade as Earth's position shifts, peaking near perihelion, then fading by December. If the green hue vanishes or shifts post-perihelion, it could suggest ice depletion or new material exposure, but only spectra can confirm. Images can mislead. December brings new opportunities as elongation increases, allowing Hubble and JWST to resume high-resolution imaging and spectroscopy, potentially clarifying radio signals or confirming CO2 dominance. Looking ahead in 2026, favorable Jupiter geometry could deflect the orbit, opening a study window if 3I Centaurus survives perihelion. But if it disintegrates, could it release exotic matter or even technological structures as some fantasize? The faint radio signals, possibly noise, remain a major question. If they strengthen, Loeb's probe theory will gain traction. Darker hypotheses loom if 3I Atlas, with its immense interstellar velocity, collides with Earth. It would mirror the Chicxulub event 66 million years ago, an explosion equaling millions of nuclear bombs, creating a massive crater, triggering tsunamis, global fires, and a dust cloud blocking the sun, leading to a nuclear winter, wiping out most life with coma CO2. Worsening greenhouse effects afterward. A Jupiter collision could disrupt its rings, scattering debris across the solar system, causing Earth meteor showers, impacting satellites and missions, and slightly altering planetary orbits via a butterfly effect. A wilder idea if it's an alien craft, a collision could be a deliberate attack, releasing cosmic viruses or nanotechnology to conquer Earth, turning 3I Atlas from visitor to invader. Or, optimistically, a solar collision could trigger a massive flare, disrupting global communications, but yielding plasma data to advance energy tech. To grasp the broader context, consider past interstellar objects. Oumuamua, stunned with its elongated shape and odd acceleration, prompting Loeb's light sail hypothesis. Borisov was more familiar with a gas tail and organics, but carried traces of another star system. 3I Atlas blends both a huge coma like Borisov strange orbit and signals like Oumuamua plus unstable colors and activity. A September 17th study suggested seeding, spreading life from afar, though dismissed as speculation. Online, number 3. Atlas trends with fake images of alien ships, and Reddit forums buzz with amateur analyses, some claiming metallic structures in Hubble images, likely artifacts. The societal impact of 3I Atlas transcends science. The silence has made amateur astronomers heroes, with reports of green hues and shifting plumes going viral. But it's also spawned fake news, like claims of 20 scientists confirming it's a ship without sources designed for clicks. Loeb with extraterrestrial is an icon, though criticized as sensationalist. Musk and Bezos with massive influence. Split opinions. Are they trolling or privy to secrets? Their comments have rocked space stocks, with investors betting on new tech or comet resources. Yet risks loom if Loeb's right and 3I Atlas is hostile. Humanity must prepare. Most experts lean toward natural explanations, a large coma from CO2 sublimation, green from chemical gases, radio signals, as Earth noise. This debate tests science, balancing caution and transparency, natural and supernatural. The global community, from experts to amateurs, must stay critical. Compare images daily, verify brightness. Data question, dramatic claims. 3I Atlas isn't just a comet. It's a catalyst for big questions about extraterrestrial life, reminding us the universe is not just beautiful, but full of surprises. The story isn't over. Each day brings hope and fear of what lurks in the cosmic dark. Keep watching for these secrets could forever change how humanity gazes at the stars.